Hello, hello. We are back for Full Deck Friday. Hashtag Full Deck Challenge or hashtag FCD4 with the number 4. FCD number 4 or hashtag Full Deck Challenge. That'll get you to all of us creators that are doing this. They're on Facebook. They have a Facebook group, Full Deck Challenge, that is also featuring artists that don't have YouTube. Some of us have both. But yeah, it's all over. You could probably just put the hashtag in the Google and it'll take you, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, or any other platform, I suppose. This week's mashup for week 11 is red, button or buttons, coffee, paper rolls, hearts, black and white, one bright color, texture paste, and stencil. So, I'm going to start first by getting the stencil down because it's going to need to dry a little bit. And I only have texture paste in pink and blue. The only two colors that I have, so, yeah. When it comes to using texture paste, I have no choice but to make the rest of the color palette fall in line. So, I am kind of going with the steampunk theme a little bit. Well, more than a little bit. And that is simply because I finally get to use my little heart there. And I'm kind of going off at an angle because I want I'm going to avoid having, like the straight edge right here. And I'm still kind of learning how to use these products. So I'm sure I'm still going to get some bleed through on the stencil. Oops, especially right there. Lift. Oh, that is a mucky mess. Still got a major learning curve when it comes to texture paste. I'm going to leave this here for a second because I'm going to go wash this off real quick. that as an easy lesson to learn from the masters, is don't let texture paste dry on your stencils, because otherwise you'll never get it off and your stencil is ruined. This is a silicone mat. That should, oh, it's even off camera, so you can't even really see it anyway. What I was scraping, it should come off. Okay. I think that's at least surface dry, maybe?
I know I messed up in the past, but I want to say this to the family. From now on, there will be $0.
And I didn't get back in time for Master of Puppets. I'm sure I'm going to have to delete that song out, so you're probably going to have some silence. This is dried, but not all the way, so I'm going to let that sit off to the edge over there. We're going to do some just piece work for now, and then we'll come back in and do the rest. So this is a die set that I have. It creates this really cute, like, steampunk heart, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pieces, and you glue, so you can do them in whatever color you want. But I have 3 red heart-shaped buttons here, and I'm going to add them here, although my glue is like, dang, my glue is just like crazy. Okay, we're going to let that, whew, I don't know if it's because it's so warm in here, but man. So it definitely put more glue down than I intended. So I'll let it set up a little bit, and then I'll try to come in and clean up some of the excess. Then I have this silver heart that I'm going to put, and it's still just like coming out like crazy. Come on. Put the lid on. It's like literally pushing the lid off the top of the glue. Crazy. So this is like it's not real metal. A little charm of some sort. This is left over from the 100 Days of Tags, a couple that I cut out. But I thought it's on my desk still, and it's black and white. I'm gonna leave that piece for a minute. And it is cardstock, so I don't know if what I have in mind right now is actually going to work, but we're going to try. Let's get into my tools. We're going to use this to make a, to roll it. You can tell I was never a smoker, right? Okay, we're going to take this. Try to get the glue to cooperate. Sorry if you like Queen. That's a YouTube no-no. So I'm just kind of squirting some glue in there. I just realized that I probably wasn't on camera because I was holding it really close to myself. And then just rolling until it runs out of the glue that's already there. So whatever glue it starts out with in the beginning. I'm going to make a couple of these. I don't know how many I'm going to use, but so start out by wrapping it around. I'm going to get it so it'll actually wrap completely. Then back it up. Squirt a line of glue. And then roll until the glue no longer squishes out. I'm going to put the glit on that. Ow. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to use this in this particular project, but I'm going to cut it out anyway, just in case. Me, seems like most of us crafters, really suck at cutting out ovals and circles.
Sheer beauty, natural, delicate, refined, intimacy.
gonna set that off to the side though. Put this away. I got a whole other side there. This can all get thrown away. Okay. While this is drying still, I'm gonna grab my goodies, my little goodie bag. I bought this. There's a YouTube channel. It's Crafty Bean, and she does weekly auctions. Not really auction. That's the wrong word. Sales. She goes and buys craft rooms from all over the place. I think she said the last one she did was like 800 miles from our house. So she goes and buys craft rooms of people that are no longer crafting or from estate sales or whatever. And she brings it home, goes through them, and then whatever she decides she doesn't want for her space, she does de-stash videos. It's usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then she mails out on Thursday. You have to pay by Thursday, pay by the end of Wednesday, or something like. I can't remember off the top of my head. What I'm looking for is not in there. And then she ships them out on Thursday. But I got this whole box of, it's brads and lots of metal pieces and eyelets. What I'm looking for, I thought was in there, but it is not. Where did I move them to? Okay, we're going to do a change of plans. So, when I get stamps, I take them off their sheets because the way I store them, I take other acetate, sew it onto a half sheet of cardstock, and then put the stickers all on the acetate because that's what fits in my drawer. But then I have all of these, and I started throwing them away, and then I was like, why am I doing that? Because I can cut them up and use them on stuff. So I have a stack of them behind me. Just of the ones that I've gotten since I've had that revelation. Oops, I still need those. This is what I was wanting to put away. I had a little black one.
You guys ready? Mom talk is blowing up, but it potentially could pull us apart. I feel pressure every day.
We might be hitting that breaking point.
Lordy.
For a limited time, get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $4.99 a month for 3 months.
I haven't even been paying attention to the music. Hopefully there's not a whole lot that I have to edit out when I wake up tomorrow.
Proud partner of Team USA.
One second you're tucking them in, the next, your heart's racing. He's on the way. Until you remember, you're protected.
It's knowing you've always done
I should have brought something to drink in. I'm really thirsty.
good parts. Confident and ready for the road ahead.
Thanks, Pops.
Consumer Reports used road tests, owner surveys, and safety ratings to name Subaru their 2025 most reliable and best overall automotive brand, and the Forester a top pick. Safe, reliable, trusted, loved. Subaru.
We'll do a black one coming off the... Chimneys. Spotify is being a pain tonight. There's just 5 skips in a row for songs that I know are not on my quote-unquote YouTube friendly list, because I know that YouTube doesn't like them being played. I did bring this in. I don't know if I wanted to do a... I was thinking of doing a little fabric ruffle. But I don't think I'm going to. Okay, we are going to put this last one on, just so it's not hanging out on my desk. And we're going to go right up there. Something just ain't right. Again, I'm looking for something I knew where it was before I cleaned. And now that I've cleaned, I don't know where I put it. I have 2 bags of chain, like the kind that like dog tags are on. Metallica, Queen. Jeez. And I moved them when I cleaned. But where did I move them to? Is the question. You'd think, just looking around my craft room, I'd see 2 big white plastic bags, right? Bummer. I was gonna thread chain. Guess we'll just do some embroidery floss going through here. It'd totally look better if it was chain. Almost wish I had a 4th one. Let's just make a 4th one. Put that one out for a moment. We're gonna pop some glue on there. We're gonna go right like so. And then this one, through here. And out. So let's do some.
I share dad advice with millions on TikTok, but I'm also a dad at home. So from one parent to
Got a
another,
little glue glob
here's
there.
when your teen joins TikTok, they're protected with over 50 preset safety and privacy settings. Accounts all start private, and for those
There.
under 16, there are no
This we're
direct
gonna
messages,
loosen
and
up.
only friends can comment on their videos. Because when safety comes first, discovery can follow.
I'm gonna put a
Hey,
little
even
dab of
dads
glue
need
right
advice
there.
sometimes.
I can't believe we got a glass bottom floor. Oh, fish.
Introducing ultralight with cashmere. Sheer beauty. Natural. Delicate. Refined.
Then a little dab,
Intimacy.
a little dab right here,
Tell me something. You're only as good as your tools.
and then we're gonna go a little dab right there.
You're weird. There's nothing there.
You guys are early.
So we're gonna
I like that. Is this your first
put
Thunder?
that one there.
New Nissan.
We're gonna
You gotta put it through its paces.
Hurry into the Nissan nail sales event Pickering Road.
I'm gluing my scissors to the book.
Number 1 in new vehicle quality.
I'm gonna trim that there. Trim that there. That would have been so much better if it was chain, but there we go. So the only prompt I didn't use was coffee. Red button, paper rolls, hearts, black and white, one bright color, texture paste, and a stencil. So thanks for tuning in for yet another full deck challenge. Check out those hashtags. There's lots of creators playing along, specifically with Shinuki, our host. But check our channel out. Check out type in the hashtag. You'll find all those creators that are doing this, and hopefully you find some inspiration in your craft world. All right, we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Peace out.